What if I told you a boy who loved to make noise in classrooms grew up to shake the world's stage? Listen, this is the rise of a relentless hustler. He was born in a noisy borough of a great city, a loud child in a large family where competition was taught at the breakfast table. He had a flair for showmanship even as a kid. Big gestures, brash confidence, a mop of unmistakable golden hair that made him stand out in a crowd. People called him bold. Others called him arrogant. He learned to wear both labels like armor. At 13, he was packed off to a strict boarding school, the kind that polishes toughness out of stubborn boys. There he learned discipline, hierarchy, how to carry himself with authority. Those years forged a hunger, not just to win, but to be remembered. He studied business. He soaked up numbers and deals like a sponge. When he stepped into his first big projects, he didn't play small. He bet on towers, on glitzy hotels, and on his own name as the marquee. People applauded when things went right, but every great climb has a valley. In the 90s, the mogul hit a collapse. Debt swelled, critics circled, lenders closed their doors. The headlines declared him finished. Investors rejected him. Insiders said he'd never recover. That dark season was a test. Would he fold, or would he rebrand, adapt, and fight? He fought. He pivoted to entertainment, turning his blunt charisma into primetime television. He sharpened his lines, amplified his brand, and learned the power of spectacle. The show made him a household face, hated by some, adored by others, but undeniably relevant. Then came the most audacious move. Stepping from boardroom to ballot, almost everyone laughed. Political pundits said he had no chance. He was shouted down, mocked, and painted as an outsider with zero experience. Yet he turned every insult into a megaphone. He spoke plainly, broke the script, and harnessed a restless crowd's anger and hope into a movement. When he won, the world blinked. The same man who had been declared bankrupt by the press was now at the helm of a nation. His journey wasn't a straight line of genius. It was a patchwork of grit, stubbornness, PR, showmanship, and timing. He modeled a fierce lesson. Failure is not a full stop, it's a comma. Rejection can be raw material for reinvention. So what do we learn? That background doesn't bind you, that losing loudly can teach you how to come back more. The story of this boy turned tycoon turned leader is messy, controversial, and human. And it proves one thing. If you keep moving, the world keeps changing with you. Keep the hustle. Keep the voice. Your comeback can rewrite the headlines. Rejected, ridiculed, rebuilt. Now go write your own chapter.